Hi and welcome to the Malat cookery channel. So in today's recipe video I'm doing a southern fried chicken melt. So southern fried chicken melt has got to be my ultimate sandwich, and it's basically southern fried chicken breast fillet with caramelized onion, melted cheddar cheese on bread. In this case I'm using a panini. The spice blend we're going to be using from the Malat range is their southern fried chicken seasoning. And as usual, a full list of ingredients will be given at the end of the video, so let's have a look at those ingredients now and anything else we're going to need for today. So our ingredients for the recipe today, and this is enough to feed 4 adults. I've got 150 grams of plain or all-purpose flour, 4 paninis, so it doesn't matter what bread you use. You could use sub rolls or ciabattas. I just prefer panini for this particular recipe. We've got 2 chicken breast fillets which I've butterflied then cut all the way through, so that's just slicing it all the way through the centre in order to create 4 portions of chicken breast fillet. I've got 30 grams of the Malat southern fried chicken seasoning which I've split into 2, so 15 grams will be going into the flour to produce some seasoned flour, and 15 grams will be placed onto the raw chicken just to marinate through the chicken to get some real depth of flavour to the fried chicken. 2 medium free range eggs and 4 tablespoons of milk. We've got some chopped onion, some thinly sliced mild cheddar cheese. As well, for the paninis I've got some sliced tomato and some shredded iceberg lettuce. Also going to be placing some mayo on there as well. I've got a freezer bag because we're going to be marinating the chicken breast fillet in the Malat southern fried chicken seasoning for a couple of hours in the fridge, so we need a bag for that. And I've also got 4 wooden skewers. So the first job is to marinate these chicken breast fillets in the southern fried chicken seasoning. So just place the fillets into the freezer bag with a little bit of the southern fried chicken seasoning. Then the next one. Okay, and just work that seasoning into the chicken. Once that's well coated, I'm just going to be placing this into the fridge for 2 hours. If you're planning ahead, then ideally this is best suited overnight to get that real depth of flavour. So while the chicken's marinating in the fridge, we just want to caramelise these onions. So I've got about 10 grams of unsalted butter and about 4 tablespoons of olive oil in a pan. We're just going to bring that up to temperature, and I'm going to fry the onions over about a 10-minute period until they caramelise and get some really deep, rich colour to them. So once the pan's up to temperature, this is a low to medium heat. We add in the onion, get the onion well coated in our butter and olive oil mix. And then, as I said, over about a 10-minute period we want to really caramelise these onions, get that really deep, rich colour and a depth of flavour to them. So the onions have just got maybe another 2 or 3 minutes in the pan. So once these onions are done, I'm going to reserve these in a bowl. Just keep them warm while we carry on with the rest of the recipe. So the next thing we need to do is mix the southern fried chicken seasoning, the 15 grams of the Malat southern fried chicken seasoning, with our 150 grams of plain or all-purpose flour. Just mix that through nice and thoroughly. Okay, so we've taken our chicken from the fridge. As I said, that's been marinating for 2 hours. So we've got our deep fat fryer up to temperature at 170 degrees centigrade. We've got our egg and milk wash and also our seasoned flour. So the process, and I'm just going to do one fillet. Normally in a situation like this I'd fry 2 fillets at the same time, but just for ease of filming, just to show you guys properly, I'll just do one. So we dip the fillet in the egg. Just make sure you get off any excess. Then into the seasoned flour. And the method we're going to use here is called double dipping. So we repeat this process twice. That will give us a much thicker breading to the chicken. Again, shake off any excess. Back into the egg wash. And then one last time into the seasoned flour. Again, shake off any excess, and then from there, just nice and gentle into the hot fat. So these fillets will cook for between 10 and 12 minutes. I may turn them over after 6 minutes. But it all depends on obviously the thickness of the particular fillet that you're cooking. We'll just assess it. Okay, so this fillet's done. Oh my word, look at that. So I'm going to place this fillet onto a baking sheet. Reserve this now in a warm oven until the rest of the fillets have been cooked. Okay, so once we've fried all of the fillets, and again, just for ease of filming, I'm going to show you what to do with one, but obviously we'll do this with all of them. We're placing it onto a oven-proof dish or tray. I've preheated the oven to 180 degrees centigrade. Just put some of this caramelized onion over the top. So then take our cheese slices, cut them up as I've done if you need to. Place the cheese over the top. I've also buttered one side of the panini, so that's going to go in the oven as well, so that'll toast very lightly on the inside. So this now goes into that preheated oven for about 10 minutes until all that cheese has melted nicely. Okay, so let's build our southern fried chicken melt. So we've got the base of our toasted panini. Just want to add some of this shredded iceberg lettuce. And some sliced tomato. Some of this light mayo. Now our southern fried chicken melt. Panini top on. Place our skewer through the centre. Then I'm just going to finish off this southern fried chicken melt with some delicious homemade onion rings. And if you want to see how to make these onion rings, just click in the top right hand corner now. That banner will take you to the onion ring recipe video. So that's it, a southern fried chicken melt, absolutely gorgeous, a real family favourite. Please subscribe to the channel, and as usual, if you've enjoyed this particular video, hit the like button. Thank you very much for watching, your support is greatly appreciated.